How's it going, everybody? Thanks for taking some time to check out my channel. I'm going to be doing a review of a beehive kit that was sent to me by BeeTech. Tobe's checking it out already, I'm sure. But I'm going to be doing just a quick unboxing of this thing, seeing what's inside the package. I'm not going to do a complete step-by-step assembly video. I'm just going to see what's inside the box, check out some of the material. I'm going to put the hive together eventually, and then we'll come back and discuss how it went together and everything and what I think of it. It's actually an 8-frame hive, and I don't have any 8-frame boxes, so I'm going to get this thing rolling here. My wife and I, we just moved into our house, and this is probably one of the cleanest spots we got right now. She's been putting everything away, that's for sure, but everything's coming along. Give me a second here, and I'm going to get this thing unboxed. Okay, so as I was unboxing this on the floor, I realized it was just becoming pretty much a nightmare. I usually do this on a workbench, and this is the best bench I got right now is our countertop, so I sort of took this over. Everything was packaged up really nice. We have our top rails, bottom rails. There's 16 of each. I'm usually saying 20 of each, but this is an 8-frame box. So we got 16 top rails, 16 bottom rails. And then we have 16 medium sides here. And then we have 16 of the deep sides. The one thing I'll say is if you're a new beekeeper, I mean, they actually give some pretty decent assembly instructions here on how to put things together. And you can follow those if you want, but a lot of this stuff is pretty self-explanatory. These are the sides for the mediums. You can take this, and this is the top rail. It's a lot chunkier than the bottom. They fit pretty snug. They're milled out really nice. No big splinters or anything. No knots. Pretty decent looking wood. When you're putting these things together, you can take the two sides, just put them on, and you can take your foundation. Actually, you can use your foundation to actually square these things up. And I would highly, highly recommend putting wood glue in these. You'd be better off putting wood glue and no nails than nails and no wood glue. These things take a beating. I'm actually going to use a crown stapler. If you have access to an air nailer and a crown stapler, they'll hold better than nails too. But these are going to get a good dose of wood glue and crown staples. They can be assembled pretty easily. A lot of guys build a jig for these. Guys that do hundreds and hundreds of these. They go together. Like I said, you can use your foundation to square these things up actually. So these go together pretty easily. Again, I recommend wood glue. So the same process would be used. It feels like they got a decent coating of wax on the foundations here. I can see the wax on the black foundations. The black one is for the hive body. I'm gonna move my camera down here a little bit. The hive body parts, they have an observation window right here. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. We'll have to see. I've never had anything like it. But in their kit, they have screws to screw these together. Again, I'll be putting wood glue in here as well. And they'll be getting screwed together. So they're dovetailed out nicely. I checked one out. The dovetails fit really snug. The paint job seems pretty decent on them. I mean, beehive equipment, it'll take a beating. So for the deep, we have two sides and a front and a back for it. They also give you a nice little sticker. I'll probably put that in my truck somewhere. I'm running out of room for a sticker though. And they give you a little marker and a little log book of some type here. So that's pretty cool. And I know there's a bag of nails here somewhere, but like I said, I won't use the nails. Hope I can find the bag of nails they provide. Just to show you, they actually provide everything you need to put these together. Oh, here we are. They give you a little bag of nails to nail. I'm assuming these are for nailing your frames together. And we got 8 foundations for the medium and then 8 foundations for the deeps. The medium one, it has an observation window too. And it has the observation window. These are going to be 2 little locking devices, and they actually have a little handle for the observation window to shut the window. So that's pretty cool. Move on down here. Hopefully I'm keeping everything in focus here, or in eye view anyways. Got a bottom board here with an entrance reducer. This is all. I'm going to actually take this hive, and I'm going to be pulling a split hopefully in a week or so, and I'm going to start a split right in this box and see how they do. Now here's something that I doubt. I don't think I'm going to use these. These are actually, there's 4 of these. You can use them as a stand. Let's see if I can get these apart. I mean, this would be user's preference here. For me, I just think that I'd probably be knocking these. I'd probably just knocking these down. If you want to use these for a stand, I guess you can. Prop that up on there. But me, I'll be just setting these on some 2x4s on some cement blocks or something. So those, I doubt if I will use those. And we got a pretty decent cover here. Pretty solid actually, and pretty heavy. I think this is galvanized steel on here. It's a nice job actually on that, on the cover. Pretty decent. And they have inner cover, and somewhere there's a queen excluder. Right here. Queen excluders. Some people love them, some people hate them. I'm sort of a 50-50 guy. Sometimes I use them and sometimes I don't. I am going to get this whole hive assembled, and then I'll bring you back and show you how it looks once it's assembled, and I'll show you, and I'll tell you if I ran into any glitches putting the whole product together. Give me a couple minutes and I'll be right back. I got the hive completely assembled. Like I said, I'm not going to be using these stand at all. I guess you could fill them with dirt or something to give them a little bit of weight, but I'm just not going to be using them. And I didn't use the nails because I used the crown staples. I mean, trying to hand nail those frames, that's pretty difficult. So I'm going to set my camera up here. Oh yeah, I just want to show on the outside some of this discoloration. That's just from my excessive gluing. I glue everything. And the little windows, I mean, it might be pretty cool to be able to just look in there and see if they're building out some honey and stuff here. See how they're doing on the frames on the outside there. And then we got one here for the hive body. I'm gonna have to make some 8-frame boxes here. I got plenty of frames and stuff to go with them, but I'm gonna make some 8-frame boxes. And they went together pretty well. I just put the boxes together, one tip, put the 2 short sides on first, and then the second long side will slide on a lot better. I've done a bunch of stuff like this and I keep doing it the wrong way, but put the 2 short sides on, and then the long side will slide on better. I didn't even try to square them up too much. Once I put them all together and got them assembled, they squared up nicely. It fits right on the base really well. One thing about the base, I'm not sure if the wrong side was painted, but underneath here is painted. But this is the top part here so that the entrance reducer will fit. I'll end up painting this right here before I put it outside. I'm gonna set my camera up here a little bit so I can show you the actual inside here and what I did. Pull this top cover off. We got our inner cover. And I'll show you how I did these. Like I said, I put 2 crown staples in each. They went together pretty nicely. No splitting whatsoever. You can see I got glue all over these too. Again, this stuff, if you're a new beekeeper, these frames and boxes and stuff, they take a beating. I even put extra crown staples in the boxes here, especially on the top for prying. Things get pried against and stuff. So, pull this box off here. The super, got the queen excluder on there. That's where that would go. Again, the deep frames, they all went together nicely. No splits again. They got pretty thick sides on them. Standard top and bottom. You can put the whole frame together and then snap the foundation in. These black ones, they feel like they got a pretty good coating of wax on them. And they fit in nicely. I mean, everything went together pretty nicely, really. I'm sort of anxious to see how that works. All in all, went pretty good putting it together. I'm hoping to have a split in this box come this weekend in a couple days here. So if you watch my next video, you might see me putting a split into this box. I'm anxious to get my bee yard built up a little bit. So that'll be really exciting for me. I'll have a link to this company, to BeeTech. Let me find their thing. I'll have a link to them in my description if you want to check them out. And that's about it. Thank you for taking the time out of your day or your evening to check out my channel. Truly appreciate it. Hope you all have a blessed day and stay safe, everybody.